Hello and welcome, fellow Pathfinders. My name is Deanne and this is King Nuts Tarot. I'm just going to pull cards as I see fit again today. This reading. Right, we're going to... I can't get my words out. Right, we're just going to call in spirit and then we'll get right into it. Please be mindful of 3 loud sounds. Right, so while I've just been doing that, I'm getting a twitch in my eye. Do you know when you feel like it's trying to tell you something? Maybe someone else has something to do with the eye, the left eye. Right, we'll see if that comes out in a bit. Right, so I've got be different. So we just pick one card for this reading. We'll just pull them out as we're going. So we'll start with this one. It said, it's your moment to put on bright and beautiful clothes, to show the world you are not afraid to be different, to show the world how strong and happy you are. From today, never again be afraid to stand out in a crowd. This is your moment. Shine and allow people to love you for who you are. Right, okay. So, doing things your own way. Yeah. Dare to be different. Okay. Oh, got 3. Right, so we've got the Thunderbolt. It says, sudden change, power and energy. We have the Summer Solstice, celebration, abundance and vitality. And the Silver Key, solutions, unlocking potential. Right, so what I'm getting off these 3 cards is, if they stay there. Right, so the Thunderbolt. Maybe someone, is like a thunderbolt at times, or maybe should be more like a thunderbolt, come in and, your presence is known. Yeah? Not in an egotistical way, but, or a narcissistic way, but, like a force to be reckoned with, like a powerhouse. Okay, it was someone, angle. Yeah, I'm getting some sort of, well, it says here, doesn't it? Unlocking potential, solutions, problem solver, lightning bolt, vitality. Right, let's pull a couple of tarot cards actually. Yep. Right, so this one means happiness, love, joy. You know, I've got a celebration here. So by being yourself and not being afraid to, sorry, oh dear. Right. So being yourself and, you know, being your bright, happy, different, standout self is going to bring a lot of joy, a lot of vitality, a lot of solutions, potential, happiness. Something's changing in your life at the moment. Right, let's see what else we've got. Yep, a lot of love. You have the lovers here. Yeah. I'm just getting, those of you looking for a relationship, it doesn't have to be a romantic relationship, although I am seeing good vibes for that. It could be friendship, it could be some sort of partnership, but I think by being yourself and not following the crowd will attract more loving relationships. Yeah, so not pretending to be someone that you're not, or not bowing down and changing yourself to accommodate someone else. That's the wrong type of relationship. If you're bold enough to be yourself, you know, as much as you can be, then I think you're attracting long and lasting relationships. Yeah. Right. Let's pull a couple of these. And if you feel drawn, I might just add, go back and watch the last reading that I did, because you know what? These two are quite similar in energy. You know, a lot of joy, a lot of happiness, a lot of love, light in the darkness. Yeah, so black coral, if that resonates with you, but light in the darkness. Yeah, so I keep getting this theme here. I've got the thunderbolt, I've got the sun. I think what this is saying is, if you're your unique self, you bring that light in the dark. So by being yourself, in other words, and shining your light, being your own thunderbolt, could possibly unlock the potential in someone else to do the same. Unlocking abundance. Yeah, that's what I'm getting off that one. Yeah. So it doesn't just affect you, in other words, it affects other people the way that you are. If you have the confidence to, you know, just go, this is who I am. Yeah, no more masks, no more charades, no more, you know, pretending to, you know, be smaller, or, you know, step out there and love who you are. Because I tell you what, the more you do that, the more love and abundance you bring to yourself and others as well. Yeah. Let's see what Egypt has to say, and then we'll pull some more tarot cards. Messages from Egypt, Spirit. I'll take them once. Right, so I have prosperity. I don't know why I'm saying this as a seagull. That could be a sign for someone. I know they're not seagulls, but I'm seeing a seagull. I think someone's going to get a message to do with the seagull. But prosperity. So the more that you are yourself as well, love, abundance, prosperity. Yeah, you're attracting big time by being your own wonderful self. Wisdom. Yeah, following your own wisdom. Look, she's got bright, colourful clothes on as well. Yeah. Maybe wearing yellow. I have alchemical force. See, force to be reckoned with. This goes back to the power, energy. Yeah. Unlocking potential. Alchemical force. Just see if I can get anything out of that. And then we have intelligence. So I like to think of intelligence as like what's the word? Like higher in, like, hang on, let me find the word. Like your higher self intelligence, as in listening to your body, about what's the right sort of food. That'd be, intelligence. Listening to, your higher mind. That goes in with the wisdom as well. I mean, it could mean intelligence. Maybe someone's, academically intelligent, and that's fine if that's the way, that goes for you. I'm getting something off that and I can't quite grasp what it is. All right, I'm getting straight to the source, and I couldn't understand what that meant at first. Cut out the middleman, straight to the source. But can you see this person here? Yeah, you see that? He looks like he's drinking straight from the cow. Yeah. Take that as you want, but straight to the source of intelligence. So I'm getting off that one that, yeah, it's your own intelligence. You're the intelligence. Yeah, you know what's best for you. You know what you're about. Yeah. And that difference makes you the person that you are. Right, I'm going to pull a few more tarot cards. Let's see if we get anything else. Oh, hang on. No, I'll pull a couple of these first, yeah. Yeah. See? In the bag. Right, so you have fertility. Now, this could mean a literal pregnancy, as you can see here. But if not, it's some sort of seed that you planted a while ago is now starting to come to fruition. Yeah. Or you're fertile. Yeah. Now, not necessarily, as in having babies, although, that could be. So if you're not planning on that, you know, take precautions. Oh, hang on. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, I'm also getting here. Right, okay. Now, this is going to be for someone specific, but if you've been trying for a baby and it hasn't happened, then I see some sort of success coming in there. Yeah. Maybe trying something more suited to you. I'm going to put this out there here. Obviously, check it up, check with your doctor, because I'm not a medical professional. But if you are having trouble conceiving, I know a few people, myself included at one time, that does help is, hang on, what's it called? Angosaurus cactus oil. Angosaurus cactus oil. You can get it on Amazon or any health thing, you know, but look into it first. I'm not telling you. You know, it has worked for people. So what I'm saying there is it could work for you. You know, it's not 100%, but, you know, something to try if, you know. But I do see, for someone anyway, success coming in, you know, with that trying for a baby. The other thing with this card here as well is I'm getting a lot of success with seeds that were planted a while ago. So if you started something, you know, a while ago and it hasn't shown any, you know, any movement forward, success is coming in. So this yet again is saying whatever seeds you planted, do that your own way. Yeah. Because that's what makes it unique to success. Yeah. Because whatever you do, your way is different to what everyone else does. That's your special quality, yeah? Right, I'm going to pull a couple of these and then we'll finish off on the tea leaves. Just a quick one today. Anxiety. Right, okay. And appreciation. Right, so anxiety and appreciation. Yeah. With this one, I feel like worrying about too much, maybe in the past, maybe now, but worrying about what other people think or, you know, their opinions of you or, you know, what you're doing is bringing anxiety. I feel that you also want to be appreciated. Hang on. Yeah. Feeling underappreciated. But I think what this is saying here is, or maybe showing appreciation. But what I'm getting off these two cards together in the background, sort of energy, is thinking about other people's opinions or what they think about you or underappreciating, you know, not appreciating what you bring. Yeah. Them sort of emotions are sort of stopping this, you know, abundance, this happiness, this fertility, you know, worrying about what other people think. You should appreciate yourself the way you are, yeah? Not what other people think about you. Yeah? Show appreciation for yourself and the way that you do things, rather than worrying about what other people think or might say. Yeah, that's what I'm getting off that anyway. So I've got the numbers 18 and I've got the numbers 15, but I've also got a number 6, so that's 1 and 5, 6. Yeah. Right then, so we'll finish up. I'm going to pull a tea leaf, so we'll give you some symbols to look out for. So if you're seeing these symbols, you know, it could be a confirmation, or if you want the energy of these symbols, try putting a picture around your home, or wearing, you know, some sort of jewellery with it on, or some sort of clothing. You know, as it says here, bright and beautiful clothes, you know, maybe putting them symbols on the clothes. Right, so I've got a vase. This represents a friend who needs help. Have we got any vases in here? Don't think we have we? Nope. Right, a violin signifies egotism. Volcano, this symbol represents harmful emotions. And a vulture, this can mean theft of mail or fraud. Right, so I don't know whether you want them sort of emotions. Yeah, so maybe look out for them symbols. And I've got the number 87 or 87. Yeah. Right, so thank you for viewing me today. If you got something out of that, please leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know how that played in, or if you got anything else out of these cards, it'd be nice to know what you got from them. And hopefully I shall see you on the next one. Bye.